Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters, and there's a lot of parks this year that I did not expect to be at. Kings Island was definitely one of them. If anything, I think I would go to Kings Dominion's Winterfest event, but here we are at Kings Island. This is first time in 2 years since I've been here, but not only is my first ever Kings Island Winterfest, it's my first ever Winterfest at any Cedar Fair Legacy Park. And I've heard great things about Kings Island's event, so I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, not everything is open, such as Diamondback over there, Orion's not going to be open, but they do now have Racer, Flight of Fear, as they call it, Flight of Cheer, will be a part of the event. And most excitingly for me is Mystic Timbers. That's still my favorite coaster here, so I can't wait to get back on that and get on the new Snoopy Soapbox Racer coaster that just opened up. And obviously I'm not by myself. I'm here with good friend Austin.
This is my second visit of the year to Kings Island, and also my second visit to Winterfest, because I was here last year. Go check that video out on my channel. Yeah. But yeah, this is based off my experience last year. Like, I was really blown away just by how fantastic. I think this is tied with Busch Gardens Christmas Town as my favorite Christmas event, but this is still very good. We bought fast lanes today.
Yeah,
it's very crowded.
Yeah,
so
those fast lanes are going to come in handy.
Yeah. So, but I'm really looking forward to it. So excited. One of my favorite parks of all time.
Yeah. And we're also joined by Austin's friend Andrew.
Oh, yes. Your first time here since 2022.
Yeah.
So anyway, the park just opened up. We picked up our fast lanes over at the gift shop. This is my first time actually paying for any skip the line other than Disney. I've never gotten Flash Pass or any other fast lane or fast tracks or any of those. So
it's only $40.
yeah, because it's the Winterfest, it's a cheaper price, and I already have a season pass to the park, so $40 to be able to skip the lines I thought was worth it. So let's head on in and get on some rides. Also, they're not doing it right now, but later we'll be back here at the entrance because we decided to get the tickets to do ice skating on the lake here on a international street. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm used to Kings Dominion. Like, where are the trees? Where are the trees? I'm used to Kings Dominion like being in the woods. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing ice skating later. But I think our first ride, I think we said it's gonna be Racer, just because. So out of the coasters, Racer has the highest minimum temperature, I believe at 35 degrees. Snoopy is 32, Mystic Timbers is 28, and Flight of Fear is infinite, really.
It will live.
Yeah, it isn't that cold today. It's only, I think, gonna be like around like the upper 30s.
I think the low is like 38 for later tonight.
Yeah, right now it's only in like kind of like the low 40s. Definitely an improvement over our Kennywood Holiday Lights trip a couple weeks ago, where it was like a feels like temperature of 13.
Honestly, that's my Kennywood's my home park. I don't think I've ever been there when it was that cold.
Yeah. So all the coasters should stay open for the whole event, but I think we're just gonna knock Racer out of the way, just since it is the highest. Want to make sure we at least get on that.
Just to be safe.
Yeah. Just rode both sides of Racer. Also, the Coke Polar Bear is here. I just hope that he's not made using AI. But anyway, Racer was fun. The red side, I think, won both times. So I guess red is kind of the winning side for today. And yeah, it's solid, fun racing wooden coaster. Yeah, not much else I could say. Better than Racer 75 at Kings Dominion, I'll tell you that though. All right, so next up is the new credit for the day. Snoopy Soapbox Racers. Not only is this the new credit for today, but this was actually my very first family boomerang coaster. Not even just like Vekoma family boomerang, just family boomerang coaster in general. And I'm looking forward to it because these are starting to pop up a lot more. I mean, Good Gravy is looking pretty fun, and I'm probably gonna be on it next year. So good to also get on this as well. All right, just got off of Soapbox Racers. One thing, thank God I got Fastlane because the line for that was really long, and I know those lines, or that line in particular, moves really slow just because it's, you know, single train. It looked like at least half hour to 45 minutes, and it was always, you know, at least a couple people getting from Fastlane, so maybe even longer than that. We got right on, so really glad I got Fastlane. Anyway, overall, it was a solid ride. You know, solid family coaster, a little Pop Bear time. Like the theming. I mean, I'm a sucker for like Peanuts theming, so I'm fine with that. And yeah, overall, solid. Yeah, that's all I got. And while we're over here, might as well head on Boo Blasters. From what I remember, this is the best of the 3 Boo Blasters compared to ones at Kings Dominion and Carowinds. So looking forward to getting back on. So we're currently kind of stuck on Boo Blasters. I'm just spamming this one target. Yeah, we're falling behind. Austin, you have like way more than us.
No.
All right, did Boo Blasters. Well, for one thing, Austin like smoked the two of us by like double. We ended up with 1,400, or I ended up with 1,400, mainly because we got stuck there. I just started spamming the same target over and over again. But, you know, yeah, I still think it's better than the one at Kings Dominion or Carowinds, but that ain't saying much. Anyway, we're now over here because in a few minutes we're going to start the big kind of opening ceremony. They'll have some dancers, things like that, but then Snoopy will come out and light the Eiffel Tower tree. So looking forward to seeing that.
Welcome to all of our wonderful guests joining us this evening. We are overjoyed that you decided to spend your holiday season with us here at Kings Island. It's that time of year where people from all over the world come together to celebrate family, love, and friendship.
And tonight, we welcome our special guests, the Wise family from Edgewood, Kentucky. They're here to celebrate the proceedings of lighting this grand and glorious tree with us.
All right, Kings Island, here in a few moments, we're gonna count down from 10 and let the magic of this special ornament provide some illumination as we light up our Christmas tree. How does that sound? Kings Island, are you ready? Here we go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And of course, Snoopy too. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy people, very quiet and endless parade. The wind blows through the windows. It's 90 degrees in the shade. Oh, Christmas is the warmest time of the
Genuine English cowhide, combination lock, fitted up with brushes, combs.
No. Look, Joe. Look.
I want a big one. What'd you stop it for?
I want you to take a good look at that face.
All right, time for Mystic Timbers. Very interested to see how this ride runs in the cold. It's also like my favorite ride currently at Kings Island, so super excited to get back on here. Thanks, train, for getting in the way of that. Alrighty, just got 2 rides on Mystic Timbers. One's towards the back and one again towards on the front side. And it's hauling for one, and it's still a really, really great ride. So glad that they're running it during Winterfest. And yeah, it's still great. Thoughts? Can't believe it. So good. Yeah. Austin, thoughts on Mystic?
Wow, that's That is definitely hauling tonight. That is without doubt my favorite GCI. Between how many have I done? Between the several that I've done, yeah, this is this ride. It never disappoints. I always leave with a smile on my face.
Yeah. Although one thing, maybe a suggestion for Kings Island, during Winterfest, they should do something with the shed. Like, instead of it being, well, for one thing, we got bats twice. I don't know if it's because we got the same train. But they should do something in the shed, like, you know, instead of bats or trees or snakes or whatever the other monsters are, they should make it like a Christmas theme, like have Santa come by or have Krampus. Or we were joking, make it the Grinch. I know you probably legally can't, but make it the Grinch.
The
Grinch! Alright, time to go ice skating. So, well, at least personally speaking, I've done a lot of roller skating back in the day as a kid. Didn't do much ice skating, so we'll see how I do here. But yeah, it's really cool that they have like an ice skating rink set up where there's normally a big fountain. And, you know, where else can you ice skate at an amusement park? Except for King's Dominion, but other than the two King's parks, I can't really think of any other ones. And I guess also Fuji-Q Highland. Did you ever hear about that? Fuji-Q Highland used to have an ice skating rink around Moonsault Scramble.
Actually,
Yeah. Like where Tagabisha is now used to be an ice skating rink.
that's news to me.
Yeah. Anyway, time to go ice skating. Alright, all done with our skating session, and it was actually really fun. Definitely like a cool, unique experience at a theme park like this.
We were on top of the International Street Fountains.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Does that
too.
mean we were officially the fountains?
I guess.
Yeah.
We also just got out of the, it's not the Fest House, but it's basically the Fest House. Got some dinner, also grabbed some really hot chocolate. I had to actually put some ice cubes in it just to cool it down. Anyway, since we just did one unique for Winterfest experience, let's do another. Over here in Action Zone, they don't really have much of the rides running, or in fact, any of the rides running, but they have over here a sledding hill called Snowworks. Yeah, we're about to go down a little snow tubing or sledding hill. Alright, did the little Snowworks hill. That was fun, just a cool looking path, although I would not have waited that line. Thank God for Fastlane. But we came over here by Banshee. The flame is out. Does that mean, what does this mean? I mean, well, the obvious answer, they're just not paying to light the flame. But the Thuzy conspiracy answer, guys, the flame is out. That means they're gonna RMC it.
This is what it's like to ride Banshee.
I didn't think it was that bad when I
It's
rode
pretty
it.
bad.
I liked it, except for the Vester trains for someone to get used to. But I think I've ridden enough other B&Ms with Vester trains that I got used to it. But I mean, it's also very dead in this corner.
Yeah.
So we were on our way to Flight of Cheer, but we decided, you know what? I've actually never done a Zamp'd Endeavor, and this ride's on Fastlane, so might as well do it. All right, just got off Soul Spin, my first Zamp'd Endeavor, and that was pretty fun. You know, I was thinking about it. That ride could do well at Hershey. Like, maybe if they ever decide to replace Frontier Flyer or the Claw, I think something like that would work pretty nice there. Oh, I didn't realize, because I knew there were some at the Six Flags Park. I know there's one in New England, over Texas, over Georgia, and St. Louis. I did not know there was one at Trimper's Rides in Ocean City, Maryland. If I ever go back to Trimper's Rides, I'll make sure to check that out. Over here in Area 72, not to do Orion because it's closed, but we're over here to do Flight of Fear, or as it's called during Winterfest, Flight of Cheer.
It'll fix on it. Or understand fire up your language algorithm. See if there's anything decipherable in that. More scan saucer for any state changes.
All clear. even have a trolley kind of going, like making a loop around the Coney Island Mall. Pretty cool. Anyway, we just got off Flight of Cheer, and yeah, it's definitely the weakest of the 4 spaghetti bowl coasters. We did sit in the back row, so it was a bit bumpy, but I think what really kills... I kept my head up, so maybe that was why. But I think what really kills that is the mid-course brake run. We pretty much came to a dead stop. Yeah, like the one at Six Flags America and Poltergeist at Fiesta Texas don't have that mid-course. It makes it so much better. Also, I was expecting more of like a seasonal overlay on the ride. Like, you know, maybe change the audio, change the music. Pretty much all they did was like change a couple lights in there to make them red and green. That was pretty much it. Anyway, we got a little over 20 minutes left. We're gonna try to see how many rides on Mystic Timbers we can get. Was able to get 2 rides on Mystic Timbers, 1 in row 3, and then we got back row. We didn't get last train of the night. I think maybe like the 3rd to last train of the night. That thing is ridden absolutely insane. It's still my favorite GCI, unless you count Ghost Rider as a GCI coaster. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that they have it open for Winterfest, and I get to come out and ride it here. So that does it here from Kings Island's Winterfest. Overall, I really enjoyed this event. I mean, Mystic Timbers being open was a great addition to it, but also a lot of the unique stuff, like the ice skating rink that they're just now look like they're going around with, looks like, yeah, they're going around with Zambonis right now, cleaning up the ice. There were some great lights around here, you know, just great atmosphere. There was a lot of shows going on that are kind of small side little things that we didn't get to do, but in terms of riding the rides, I had a great time doing, obviously, Mystic Timbers, but also Racer, Flight of Fear, and the new Soapbox Racers. Austin, got anything to add?
Yeah, this is definitely up there for one of my favorite Christmas events. Actually, it might be my favorite Christmas event. Definitely, I mean, Mystic Timbers was hauling, and you know that definitely added to the event. But I also really enjoyed the, you know, the other festivities such as the ice skating, the sled riding that we did it, and seeing all the really spectacular Christmas lights throughout the park. So, I mean, Kings Island is by far one of my favorite parks of all time, and this just gives me a reason to keep coming back over and over.
Andrew, anything to add?
No.
There you have it. So, just make sure you guys do the usual. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to let me know anything, leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to Blue Diamond Coasters. Be sure to follow at Blue Diamond Coasters on Instagram and TikTok, if TikTok is still around. And until next time, this is Blue Diamond Coasters.
And this is Coaster Cregan.
Later.